Here are the test scores for the guy you filled out the form for. He scored a B minus. This guy is a risky bet. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's unlikely to go far in his career, even if he talks about big dreams. He doesn't put in much hard work or show the energy needed to climb up. You might find yourself frustrated watching him settle for comfort rather than reaching higher.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he's likely to take it very personally and get upset quickly. He doesn't brush off problems or handle stress calmly. You might see mood swings, snapping at small things, or worrying out loud for days.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work usually find him polite and kind, which means he avoids big fights or arguments. He tries to get along and is careful with his words, so you won't hear stories of him causing drama. They may like him as a gentle presence, but most won't see him as a leader.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will most likely be quietly happy for you rather than feeling jealous or insecure. Since he doesn't tie his self worth to being the top earner or most successful person, your achievements won't threaten him. Just remember, don't expect him to share your drive, but he won't hold you back either.
What if you start earning more than him?
He's unlikely to resent you or feel deeply insecure if you earn more than him. Money and status aren't things he focuses on or worries much about, so your higher salary won't damage his pride. You won't have to tiptoe around the subject or deal with silent anger at home.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He's not very organized when it comes to managing money, so you might see some careless spending here and there. He doesn't plan much and isn't strict about keeping track of expenses or saving up for the future. You'll need to gently remind him about bills and saving. Otherwise, small financial mistakes might creep in.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He doesn't try to show off or pretend to be wealthier than he is. Flashy displays or fake lifestyles aren't his style. Instead, he keeps things simple and doesn't worry about impressing others with money or expensive things.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is gentle and kind in spirit, and he doesn't like to say no or hurt anyone's feelings. You might find him willing to share or help when someone needs it, even if it's just small favors or kind words. His kindness is quiet and steady, not flashy.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is usually open and straightforward about money, not secretive or controlling. If you ask him about finances, he'll answer honestly, though he might not always have the full picture himself because he doesn't pay close attention. He's not the type to hide things, play games, or try to control how you spend.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared, not just left for you alone. He won't put you down or expect you to do every chore just because you're a woman. Even if he's not the most energetic or organized, he tries to be fair and polite.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will try to help when you ask, and he won't act like he's above doing chores or changing diapers. He might not notice on his own what needs to be done, and sometimes you'll find yourself guiding him or reminding him about tasks. With gentle direction, he'll do his part. Not perfectly, but with a good heart.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He isn't the type to argue just to prove himself right. He listens quietly and tries to be polite, even if he doesn't always get why you feel a certain way. You'll find him more likely to say sorry than dig in his heels.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, his feelings can get the best of him, and he might say things that are a bit sharp or hurtful in the moment. He doesn't mean to be cruel, but his emotions can overflow suddenly. He tries to be respectful, but isn't always in full control when upset.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he is the kind of man who gets angry quickly. His feelings can change suddenly, and you might see him lose his temper or snap over small things. This is not something you should ignore or brush aside.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He's more likely to say sorry and admit his faults than to blame you. Even if his temper flares up, once he cools down, he doesn't hold on to pride or try to shift the blame. He tries to be fair and gentle and usually wants to smooth things over rather than drag out fights.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he is likely to respect your boundaries and he understands that no means no. He isn't forceful or pushy when it comes to important limits you set, whether it's about your body, your time, or your feelings. His gentle and polite nature makes him careful not to cross lines that matter to you.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
He may feel a bit hurt or wonder if he's done something wrong when you're not in the mood for intimacy because he's sensitive and takes things to heart easily. He probably won't push or argue, but he might become quiet or a little withdrawn for a while. A kind word or small gesture can help him feel secure again as he values closeness and wants to know you still care.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He values kindness and is not the sort to use your secrets or special times against you. You're safe with him when it comes to your personal feelings and intimate memories.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to be faithful and not easily distracted by other women. His gentle nature and low need for excitement mean he doesn't go looking for thrills or chase after attention. You probably won't have to worry about wandering eyes or secret texting.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He is not the type to be overpossessive, jealous, or controlling. His easygoing and gentle nature means he doesn't constantly question where you are, who you're talking to, or what you're doing. He trusts you and prefers peace over drama or suspicion.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, with him, a protective nature does not hide a controlling side. He isn't the sort to boss you around under the excuse of caring for you. If he steps in, it's out of softness, not to control or dominate.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as something you both should do together, not just your duty. He isn't stuck in old fashioned thinking that mothers handle everything. With gentle encouragement, you can count on him to be a partner in raising your children.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he may have a hard time staying calm. He can lose his temper quickly, saying sharp words or raising his voice before he gets a chance to think things through. His feelings sometimes take over, and he's not always patient in stressful moments.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He understands that you have dreams and needs beyond caring for the family, and he doesn't expect you to sacrifice everything for everyone else. You won't face complaints if you want to work, learn, or take time for yourself.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who would support your career now and then secretly expect you to quit after having a child. His approach to life is gentle and fair, and he respects your choices, whether you're a working woman or a stay at home mom. With him, you can trust that your career decisions are really up to you now and in the future.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just surface level politeness. His gentle and kind nature means he's likely to be genuinely caring and respectful toward them, wanting them to feel comfortable and welcomed in your life together. He isn't the type to fake feelings or act friendly only when needed. He will try to adjust to your family, not expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he may struggle to handle it calmly at first. His feelings can flare up quickly, and he might react with sharp words or show his frustration, which could make things feel more tense. You'll need to be the patient one, guiding him to handle family stress in a gentler way.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he's not the kind of man who acts modern with you and then expects you to suddenly become a traditional, supportive wife in front of his relatives. His gentle and fair hearted nature means he doesn't like double standards or pretending just for others. If relatives or parents expect you to adjust, he won't be the one pushing those demands onto you.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you rather than stay out of it or side with others. Even though he isn't the most assertive, his loyalty is steady and he doesn't want you to feel alone in uncomfortable moments. You might need to guide him in how to help best, but he'll do his part to make sure you feel supported.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He is not a classic mummy's boy. While he cares for his mother and wants to keep peace, he is gentle and fair and doesn't blindly follow anyone's wishes. If you have a conflict with his mother, he is likely to quietly support you, especially if he feels you are being reasonable or hurt. He may not speak out strongly or cause a scene, but he won't always take her side just because she's family.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not the type to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values privacy and respects your trust, so he keeps sensitive matters between the two of you. If anything, he's more likely to process things quietly on his own than look for outside opinions.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Based on all we know about him, this guy is a B minus. This guy is a risky bet from a relationship perspective. Being in a relationship with him feels gentle, steady, and peaceful most days. He is caring, polite, and tries his best to support you, though he might need gentle nudges to take action or notice small things.